Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us again. Another special episode today. Mose and I are going to have a quick chat about the Arsenal game today, Arsenal against Brighton. A much anticipated game, a tough opponent, nevertheless, and it worked out pretty well. What's your views on that, Mose?
Um, to be fair, initially I was scared of this game from the start. I was like, oh, we haven't beat them at the
Yeah,
Emirates in 3 years. Literally, I referred to it the other day when I was talking about the Suma and the Monreal movement, and it was just like, is it going to be another one of those ones? Brighton always sort of they do us at home. We can beat them away from home, but it seems like at home we just always freeze against them. So I was really happy with the performance today. I think we controlled the whole game. We created so many chances. After the first half, I was literally so angry because I was
mm,
like, we're not taking our chances. We're not put. And then what's going to happen? And then they kept referring to Danny Welbeck on the
yeah,
bench, and I was just like, even when he came on, I was like, oh, is this guy gonna do something, man? He's got that sort of thing about him. Do you know what I mean? Where
yeah,
he can make something happen. But yeah, but all in all, I think we had a really good performance today. Really good,
yeah.
top of the league. I'm really happy about it, man.
100%. No, that's it's great to be back up there.
Yeah,
Um,
even if it's just for an hour or so, but
Well, we'll see. We'll pray United do us a favor, but you never know, you know. Yeah, no, like you said, like we've struggled against them at home. I remember my last game at the Emirates was our defeat to them in the EFL Cup, the League Cup. That
oh,
was
okay.
painful to watch.
Mm.
But yeah, no, it's they're a really good team, and they're one of those teams that you really never know what you're gonna get. On
Yeah,
their day, they could take on any team like we've seen them do for the past couple of seasons, maybe more. They're the one team that seemed to change managers, lose players, star players, and nevertheless, like the team keeps ticking unaffected.
exactly. Yeah.
It's just a miracle whatever's going on down there. Like a lot of teams need to learn from that. But yeah, like you said, we made hard work for ourselves. That first half, I saw the chance. I think it was like 16-0,
Hmm.
um, and not a single goal to show for it.
Yeah. And by the
And
way,
mm,
even with sorry to cut you off, but even with
no,
our chances, they had zero XG that first half. They
yeah,
didn't create nothing at all. So it's just I was just like, and usually when we face them and they beat
yeah,
us, Brighton are not one of these teams where they shy away from they will play you off the park. That's how they beat
exactly.
Arsenal. They don't
Yeah,
beat Arsenal by, oh, we're gonna just be lucky and beat
mm.
us. They play us off the park and we're like, ah, okay, we can't even complain. They played us off the park. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
exactly. They're the one team
Yeah.
that you know what you're gonna get. They're never gonna sit
Mm,
back and defend.
exactly.
They believe in themselves, which is like a credit to them, a credit to their coach, obviously, and the entire team. But like even for an opposing fan, let's say, me losing to a team like that, I would take it as opposed to losing to a team that sits back and hits me on one counter attack and takes that game away from me. That I
Hmm.
wouldn't accept.
Yeah.
Play me off the park, fine, fair play. That's what the game is about. But don't freaking
Exactly.
do this. Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
what do you think of? So we'll get to the important point, I guess. Your man of the match. Who do you think shown out today? Like who was the star player for the team today?
Okay, so in with today, as I said, I don't think anyone really had a bad performance today. Yeah. So um and I really liked our attack, even though our attack only scored well, the front three anyway. We only
Mm,
got one goal from it with Jesus. But I do think Jesus and Saka were really good today. I do think
they
they were,
were.
yeah, and especially I don't know who I'd go for my man of the match, but the guy that I would go for I would say Saka today. He
Mm,
performed more to the level that I'm remembering of last season. So he didn't get a goal, he didn't get an assist today, but the performance, he looked dangerous all game. So did Jesus. And Martinelli to an extent, but I'm starting to put some goggles on Martinelli, man, because
Yeah,
some of his decision making, I'm just like, I see certain situations we're in, and he doesn't make the right decision.
mm.
But it's like, I don't know. I need to see more of the Martinelli of old, man. Do you know
That's
what I
the thing.
mean?
Like
Yeah.
on Martinelli, it seems like he needs to just, I don't know, in my opinion, get his head up a little bit more. Just look
Yeah.
up, see what options you got there. He's great. Don't get me wrong. He's a threat. But I thought Saka was absolutely masterclass today. He
Hmm.
ran them ragged. That combination of Mitoma and Milner just couldn't cope.
At
I'm
all.
surprised. Yeah, he didn't keep going at Milner because I knew there was he had a couple of warnings. There was a booking coming for Milner, and that would have given him like or given us a little bit of an edge on that
Yeah.
right side of the field. But yeah, nevertheless, like I thought the entire team played well. I thought Rice did a little bit more than everybody else. He didn't score a goal, but he came close. He had a couple of chances,
Hmm.
and I think
The
he was
thing,
our main man in midfield.
and but you know what the thing is with Rice
Mm,
is, people are they're gonna be like I'm gassing him up or whatever, but it's like, when you get a 7 out of 10
mm,
every single week, every week, and it's a 7 or it's a 8, it's a 9 or it's a 10, and the lowest is a 7.
that's it.
Yeah. So it's not, I'm not impressed by Rice no more, but it's like,
Mm,
I'm starting to get used to it, and it's nice. It's nice just to know we've got a player who's gonna put in minimum 7 out of 10 every week, every single
100%,
week.
100%. It's
Yeah.
it's a level of quality that I hope we just don't take for granted for long. But it's right up there, like you said. Like you don't expect anything less of him,
Mm,
and other players seem to have dips. They go up and they go down. They'll give you a 10 out of 10
exactly.
and they'll give you a 2 out of 10 the following week. But this guy seems to, like I still genuinely believe we underpaid. We owe West Ham quite a bit more money, but
So,
we'll work something out in the summer for them. um, but yeah,
honestly. Hmm. But so what would you say with in regards to moving forward with the team? Um, so we're top obviously now. I think United they're gonna lose in a in a few hours. But going forward, what do you think? Like, are
that,
you confident?
this is the
Because
thing, bro.
I'm
Like
gone.
this, the game tonight. It seems to me like it's key for several reasons. Firstly, um, yes, United are going to have a tough game today, and we're the next visitors to Anfield. So this Liverpool that we're going to see today is going to have like a little. I don't want to say a little warm-up game for the Arsenal game, but at the same time they're going to have a game. Like a team where the coach comes out quite literally and says, oh, we've been hammered there before, and now we're working on not getting hammered there. Like, come on, you got to be
Yeah,
doing a little bit more to drive the troops. But like, not to focus on United, but I think it's for me the next weekend game, Arsenal Liverpool. That's got to be the game of the season for me. Like, that's gonna.
of
I'm not
course,
gonna say it's
because
gonna decide the league title, but it's gonna be close up there. One we're
it's
definitely gonna look back to.
we can't lose that game. We can't
No,
at all, and that's
no.
why even going back to this game, just talking about clutch moments and
Mm.
times like this, Killer Kai, he's popping up. You see what he's
Bro.
doing. We can see. When I asked you about him, you said we had
Mm,
different opinions on him. You
mm,
said that you rated him from before he came to Arsenal. Anyway, I did not rate him. I can now see what he's doing. I can
yeah.
see it. He's got fight. He picks up the right positions. And look, there again today,
Mm,
key moment, because when they had the chance with Pascal Grove, um, and honestly, I was watching the match and I saw it cut back to him. I said, that's a goal. When he missed, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my
yeah.
gosh. We're still in this. Okay, cool, let's go. And I was just like, let this match finish. And Kai killed the game off.
Bro, like, yeah, the
Killed the
guy,
game off.
his I don't know, but I'd like to think that the easiest thing to say about him is, the guy's proving a lot of doubters, and what I mean by that is not fans, but the pros, the ones who at least get paid for those opinions, on the
Yeah.
media, the so-called pundits, that come out and say, "Oh no, this guy, it's a horrible mistake. Arsenal should have never bought him." And you
Hmm.
see what he's doing in game after game. The guy is growing in confidence,
He is.
better performances. Like I agree, maybe in the first few games for the Arsenal, he wasn't there, but you can see him slowly gelling with the team, and he's got the confidence. He's got a lot of backing from the coach, obviously, and the teammates, let alone the fans. So it's slowly moving in the right direction. I still don't think we've seen the best of him yet, but if he
Yeah.
keeps
Same.
doing what he did in the last couple of games, like I'll be more than happy for the rest of the season if he keeps that kind of level. Um, if he increases
Honestly.
it, he might be him and Rice. If we think about it, they might be the difference. Last year where we to some extent ran out of steam towards the end.
Yeah.
Having the same players played like 40, 50 games by that stage, and they were just absolutely knackered. Now
Mm.
we've got the options to bring in Trossard, Nelson, Emil Smith Rowe, which I really like as well,
Hmm.
in the last 15, whatever, 15, 10 minutes,
Mm.
just to switch it up a bit, have a
Yeah.
bit more energy.
And
Um,
and we
yeah.
still haven't even brought in who I think is our best midfielder, who is Thomas Partey. We're
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're here without Thomas Partey. So once we get him in this team and clicking, I think we're gonna have real good options, and it's looking good, man. Hopefully, I don't know what you're thinking about the game. In a
Mm.
few, yeah, how long? It's about 10 minutes till the match, but
Yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking. I don't think United are gonna get battered. I think they might try to do us a favor. Maybe I'm just hoping, but
Yeah,
I don't.
that's the thing. You got to be hopeful on this one. Like I don't like either of the two teams, but at this rate,
Mm,
like how they say, your enemy's enemy is your friend or something like
yeah,
that, right? So yeah, like either one pulls a last minute goal or something to equalize, they both drop points. Like United are not exactly, threatening in terms of points, but I've just seen Villa somehow turn their game around after losing to Brentford. So they're a point behind us in the league now. Um,
yeah,
it's very much becoming a three-horse race from now. Like I get it, City are not out of it. Yes, they've been having an awful run recently, but yeah, no, I really hope for like my prediction. Like if I was gonna say one, I'll say maybe I don't know a miraculous 2-2. 1-1 hopefully, but a
I,
miraculous
I I
2-2.
hope for that, but I think we both know they're gonna get battered today. I think we
Yeah.
both know that. Yes, but hopefully they do. But you know,
That's the thing. Like all it needs, it doesn't have to. They don't have to take away points if they, play a little bit with bit of fire. The United players take one or two
mm.
players out that will miss the game. That will be a good
Something,
favor as well.
do something in it at
Yeah,
least.
anything. And ultimately, they are the worst or the biggest rivals, if you say, bigger than Arsenal United. Liverpool United has always been the biggest rivalry
Mm.
um, in that part of England, at least.
No,
Um,
definitely.
Yeah, no, it was a good game. Obviously excited for the next one. Hopefully it keeps the spirits high.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, I think as I said, just to end off on it,
Mm,
as I said, most of the honestly looking at all of the performances we had today, I can't fault anyone.
mm,
Great performance. The goals came at good times as well. Especially as I said, when Pascal Gross missed that chance, I
yeah.
was so thankful. But the goals came at
Yeah.
very good times in it. So Kai killed the game, and even Jesus with his goal. They just came at really, really good times. So yeah, I think we've got to just see what's going on today, and we'll be back on. Will you be back on later?
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be part of the roundup for the weekend tonight, or
Okay,
later this evening.
okay. So I'll
Um,
just
yeah.
let everyone know. So we'll be right back after the Liverpool and Man United match. So everyone like and subscribe and all of that good stuff, as Oscar always says.
Don't
But
forget your predictions. Throw in your predictions. Tell us what who's gonna win the
yeah,
game, what you reckon the scoreline is gonna be.
yeah. But
Uh,
we're gonna be right back here discussing the game um, in about two hours or something like that. So yeah.
Yeah, well, the VAR, I'll give it 2 hours and 15 minutes just in case, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So everyone, like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
See you.
All right.